Guys, my name is Maurice Ingeniko. Today I'll be talking about the human digestive system and nutrition. The human digestive system, it plays a key role in breaking down food into nutrients that our body can use for energy, growth and repair human tissue. What this means is that the human system, it plays a crucial role in breaking down food particle into smaller particle and they form nutrients that our body later uses for energy, growth, and to repair wound tissue. And understanding nutrition is key for maintaining overall health and preventing diseases. So by understanding what our body needs and all that, and the nutrient is especially those are actually essential for maintaining overall health and preventing various diseases. So today we're going to be talking about the structure and function of the human alimentary canal. We're talking about the histology of the stomach, duodenum, and ileum. And we're talking about the function of the liver related to digestion, the several requirements of a balanced diet, and the effect of dietary imbalance and deficiency diseases. And lastly, we'll talk about the current diet recommendation for good health. So, next, the structure and function of the human alimentary canal. The human alimentary canal is also known as the digestive tract. It is a tube extended from the mouth to the anus. As you can see from here, from this diagram, from the mouth, you see this tube down to the rectum and anus. You can see those various organs. Those organs come together and form the digestive tract, also known as the digestive system. And we'll talk about the function of all the organs here. The mouth is a point where the food enters into our body, and as well the mouth is where the early stages of digestion starts. And the digestion, we have mechanical and chemical digestion. Then the next we have the esophagus. The esophagus is a passage for food. And next we have the stomach. The stomach is where the chemical and the mechanical digestion takes place. The small intestine it absorbs nutrient, and the villi and the enzymatic digestion, those are the process for the villi. Those are the process for the small intestine. Then the large intestine, also known as the colon, it absorbs water, and that's where the large intestine is where physics is formed. And there's a bacteria called fermentation, also known as the gut microbiota. Then next is the liver. The liver is where bile production is produced, detoxification and metabolism all take place in the liver. Then gallbladder is where the bile is stored. Then pancreas is an enzyme secretion and hormone secretion, which is insulin as well. Then we have the rectum and the anus. It's the storage of the feces and the exit point for feces as well. So the next slide, we're talking about the mechanical digestion. So mechanical digestion is the breaking down of smaller pieces of food. So mechanical is the process of showing food into smaller particles, and later our body absorbs it, and the enzyme in our organs absorb it, and using nutrient to absorb. It make it easy for the enzyme, our body to absorb the nutrient. So there's mouth. The mouth is the showing of food, the particles. Then the stomach is showing mixes. The stomach is where the food and the grassy juice mix to form enzyme called chyme. Then small intestine, the peristalsis and segmentation mix with chyme with digestive enzymes. So there's large intestine. Large intestine peristalsis it eases the movement of feces material and it eases the movement of fecal feces material for water absorption. The chemical digestion. Chemical digestion involves the breakdown of large food molecules into smaller molecules, and into smaller molecules through the action of digestive enzymes. Malt salivary amylase begins with starch digestion. Stomach so in the stomach, this is where the gastric juice is produced, and this is where the gastric juice is produced, containing pepsinogen and hydrochloric acid, and pepsinogen acid activated to pepsin. Then small intestine is where the pancreatic enzyme and intestinal enzyme break down carbohydrate, fats, and protein into absorbable forms. Large intestine is where the bacterial fermentation, which is also called the gut microbiota, undigested carbs and digested food is produced, food fatty acid and gases, absorb water and electrolytes and vitamins. The small intestine absorption, the process. Primary site of absorption through the extensive surface area of villi and microvilli, and uses active transport, facilitate diffusion and facilitate diffusion mechanism. It make it easier for the diffusion to take place. There's a specific transport protein in pterocyte membranes, and it helps it to uptake of nutrient. Water soluble nutrient absorbed into our bloodstream through the villi capillaries. The fat soluble nutrient absorbed through lymphatic system through lacteals. Then the stomach's absorption. The primary function is in digestion. Is a primary function of digestion in limited absorption. Some substances like alcohol, drugs, and drugs like alcohol and drugs absorbed through stomach lining. There's large intestinal absorption. Absorb water, electrolyte from undigested food and remnants. The large intestine absorbs water, electrolyte from undigested food remains. Also, it absorbs certain vitamins synthesized by gut microbiota. Carbohydrate digestion. So, salivary amylase enzymes, it begins the digestion of carbohydrate in the mouth by breaking starches into maltose. Then pancreatic amylase continues the digestion of carbohydrate in the small intestine by breaking down starch and glycogen into maltose, maltose and dextrins. Protein digestion, pepsin secreted by the stomach. Pepsin breaks down protein into smaller peptide fragments in the acidic environment of the stomach. Pancreatic proteins digest protein. Pancreatic protein enzyme is a digestive enzyme protein in the small intestine by hydrolyzing them into smaller peptide and amino acid. Fat digestion. Pancreatic lipase is the enzyme that digests triglyceride into fatty acid and glycerol in the small intestine. Intestinal lipase it assists in the digestion of dietary fat in the small intestine by breaking down triglyceride into fatty acid and monoglyceride, and other enzymes like maltase, sucrase, lactase, and peptidase. The next topic we will talk about the histology and function of the stomach, duodenum, and ileum. Histology basically refers to as the study of tissues with microscope. So by understanding the features of digestive organs, it will give us more insight of the structure and function of our digestive organs. So the stomach histology. The mucosa, submucosa, medullaris, externa, and serosa, they are all the layers of the tissue. Then the gastric glands contains mucous cells, sheath cells, and parietal cells. Then the function of the layers of the tissue and gastric glands is they secrete juice containing enzymes and hydrochloric acid. Then next is the duodenum histology. The villi and the microvilli, it increases the surface area for nutrient absorption. Submucosal gland, Brunner glands secrete function is it receives secretion from pancreas and liver. Initial site of the nutrient absorption, the ileum secretion. The ileum histology is similar to the duodenum, villi, microvilli, and Peyer's species. The function is it continues the absorption of nutrient and houses immune-related Peyer patches. So the next slide is the function of the liver related to digestion. So how did the liver what's the function of the liver in relating to digestion? So in bile production, the liver produces bile. The liver produces bile, a digestive fluid that is stored in the gallbladder and release it in the duodenum. The detoxification, the liver detoxifies harmful substances like alcohol, drugs, and metabolic waste products. Then metabolism. Metabolism is a process of breaking down food particles through chemical reaction to form energy. So it metabolizes carbohydrate, fat, and protein, regulating blood glucose levels and synthesize and easy important molecules for cellular function. Nutrient storage is the liver is also responsible for storing nutrients such as glycogen from glucose, vitamin, and mineral, releasing them as needed for energy or other metabolic process. So the next slide, we're talking about balanced diet. So balanced diet contains first of all, what's balanced diet? Balanced diet is a diet that contains the adequate amount of all the food nutrient that is needed in our body. We have like carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, minerals, water, dietary fiber. So the primary source for energy is carbohydrate, and they can find them in grains, in fruit, and in vegetables. Proteins is needed for tissue repair and muscle growth, and it can be found in meats, dairy, and legumes. Fat also provide energy, insulation, and cell structure, and it can be found in nuts, oil, and fatty fish. Vitamins it controls our various physiological processes found in, and it can be found in fruits, vegetables, and fortified foods. Minerals is essential for bone health, nerve function, and fluid balance. It can be found in dairy, leafy greens, and nuts. Water is key for hydration. It's key for temperature regulation, and it aids nutrient transport, and it can be found in beverage and fruit. Dietary fiber it promotes digestive health and prevent constipation. So constipation is where when it's hard to go to the toilet. So dietary fiber is actually good for preventing constipation. So the next slide, we're going to be talking about the effects of dietary imbalance. So what do you mean by the effect? Meaning what is the consequences of not having balanced diet? So by understanding this dietary imbalance, by understanding it, we can promote optimal health. So the consequences of dietary imbalance: one, the lack of protein. The lack of protein in our body can lead to lack of protein in our body can lead to kwashiorkor, muscle weighting. Then the lack of vitamin can result in health conditions such as night blindness and weakened bones. Mineral deficiency, it can cause conditions like iron deficiency, anemia, and weakened bones as well, which is also calcium deficiency. And the fatty acid deficiency, it can be a result of dry skin, poor wound healing, and urological abnormalities. So when you have those deficiency, you know that you have fatty acid deficiencies. Then water imbalance. Water imbalance can lead to dehydration. It can lead to fatigue and impaired bodily function. Dietary fiber deficiency, it causes constipation. It causes digestive issues. There will be issue in our digestive system, and increased risk of colorectal cancer. Then excess sugar and fat consumption, and excess sugar of cancer can lead to type 2 diabetes, can lead to obesity, and the cardiovascular diseases. So the next slide, we're talking about the recommendation for good health. So diet recommendation for good health. Current diet recommendation for good health: eat a variety dense food, limit your sugar intake, reduce sodium intake, opt for healthy fats, stay hydrated, practice portion control, and then be physically active, go for walk, go for running. Benefit of following this recommendation: it supports weight management and reduces the risks of obesity and related chronic diseases. Promote cardiovascular health by lowering blood pressure and cholesterol level. Enhances overall well-being and quality of life by providing essential nutrients and energy for daily activities. The next slide, we're talking about the conclusion. So, understanding the human digestive system and nutrition is crucial for maintaining optimal health. The digestive system consists of various organs with specialized function, digestion and nutrient absorption. A balanced diet consists of carbohydrate, protein, fat, minerals, water, dietary fiber is essential for meeting nutritional needs. Imbalances in diet can lead to deficiency diseases and other health issues. Following current diet recommendations such as eating nutrient-dense food, limiting added sugar and sodium, opting for healthy fat, staying hydrated, and practicing portion control, and being physically active can promote overall health and well-being. So these are the references for the work, and this is the end for our class. Thank you.